the human pursuit of lasting happiness. So when I think about it on my journey, what I've come to see is that on the surface level, a lot of people may seem to be very different. So we have different values, different perspectives, different beliefs, and even the very way that we walk and talk and act can be quite different as well. We have a distinct, unique flavor to each of us. So I ask myself, then in that case, as people, do we have something that is common to all of us? Something that if we were to bring it up and discuss, that we can all relate to. Because I feel that something like that may be a bond that can bring us together. So what I've come to realize is that similar factor is that we all are actually searching for happiness. So the ways that we look for happiness may differ. Like the career guy may be sacrificing a lot of nights with the family, precious time with the loved ones, just to try and climb the corporate ladder. So he feels better in life and maybe he feels he can provide more. And then the party girl can be going to clubs every night, trying to find that one perfect, most exciting, most wonderful night. The dream that she has in her mind, that she meets Prince Charming or whatever it is. And then the meditator can be sitting for hours or even days. And what is he trying to do? He's just trying to quiet the mind, to just get a small kind of refuge from the constant kind of bombardment, like the worry about the past, the thinking about the future, trying to predict things, or just trying to make things work out in general. So regardless of how we are trying to look for it, many of us actually just trying to find that a little bit more peace, happiness, joy, in life for ourselves as well as the people around us. So what does that mean to us? Like, why am I sharing this? What I've come to see is that, of course, we cannot guarantee that this is going to change everything, and that from now on we're not going to disagree, and that we accept everybody's views like totally. Everybody says something and we're like, yes, I totally agree with you. So I'm not saying that. Of course, we can still have different opinions. But what I'm trying to say is that at least we can have a little bit more understanding. So if there was someone that's sitting opposite me, I may be slightly less quick to judge, slightly less quick to come into conflict, to start fighting with a person, and maybe I'll be a bit more open to seeing his or her perspective and viewpoint. So I'll find out a bit about the background, like what happened. So this can help me to get a little closer to the person and understand why my fellow human being may be seeing things very differently from I do. So this is what I've seen. And once we actually get that, then there is hope. Because no matter what, we are all trying our best here. And I believe we're on the same mission. We are trying to find happiness. We're trying to do the best that we can to make the best out of life. But yet we don't always know the next perfect step ahead. And there are times that we are a bit lost, a bit unsure. So if we can actually all see that and come into alignment with each other, then there's a little bit more understanding, a little bit more patience, a little bit more compassion for each other. And I feel that this really can come a long way. Now, some of you hearing this, you may be thinking that, is he just saying this? But I actually thought about it. And I asked myself, when there's someone who I totally don't agree with, however, if I were to put myself in the person's shoes, like if I had the exact same upbringing, if I had the same values, I had the same defining moments, the same experiences that totally maybe changed my character, shaped my life, made me either very courageous or very fearful or whatever it is, then I realized that I may very well act in a similar way as that person does. Because if I had the same upbringing, everything is the same. So the way that I respond to situations and the way that I act based on my programming and my beliefs will be very similar to that person. So that helped me to see that, hey, hold on a minute. Maybe I don't go into conclusions so quickly and hear the person out a bit. So that helped me to understand people a little bit better. And through this, I feel we can slowly come together, and stop being at war all the time.